There's been a lot of chatter since the weekend about Cooper, for understandable reasons. No revelations about the fact that he's a fine goalkeeper, but what's he brought to this squad then in the short amount of time? Because as we sit here now, you're in a place where you haven't conceded a goal in a month, and how big a part he is of that.
In terms of our in possession work, I think you can see the way we're trying to play, and we're trying to build from the back. And I thank the supporters for their patience in that, because from going from maybe a different way of playing into Ollie McBurney and that type of playing in sort of different areas, over the halfway line into the final third. We've gone from a different way of playing, trying to build attacks from the back. We feel we've got players to do that, but most importantly, I think, as you've seen in the modern game, the importance of the goalkeeper and how he deals with the football. So from that point of view, good. He doesn't really take risks, but he sees clear pictures. And most importantly is that he's here to make saves and keep the ball out the back of the net, and everything he does is really tidy. At Hull a couple of weeks ago on a Friday night, he had to deal with a lot of crosses. He had to deal with a lot of crosses on Saturday, and finally he's had to make a save. So credit to all the work that goes in front of him, and that's from the top. I was asked a ridiculous question last presser about Kiefer Moore. Which I believed I answered in a football manner and a way that we all recognise here internally. So the work starts from the front as well. So for us to have a really good defensive record, which we will need right the way through the season, we have to be really clear in terms of our organisation from the front, the press, the shape of the team behind it, and then for me, it's an attitude to protect the goalkeeper. To make sure he does as little as possible, which he has done, but then you go past that, and then you're looking for a big save, and he certainly produced a couple of big saves on Saturday. And it's important that we get to statistically we look at a number regarding clean sheets that will get us into a position where we want to be. And we look at the goalkeeper making big saves, and we talk about big moments. Gus's big moment at Preston, Gus's big moment against Derby, and Coops' big moment, and in that, from a personality point of view, and a nice and calm, which I believe that the best goalkeepers are.
Well, in addition to that,
apart from Dean Henderson, he wasn't very calm.
No, he wasn't, but set the tone, didn't he?
Yeah, definitely.
So, but relationships then. So you've obviously got Michael, then calm lad. But within a relatively short space of time, a whole new defence, obviously centre halves, they've built that relationship, or have one, and a good one it seems, pretty quickly. From your perspective, how satisfying is that? Yeah,
a lot of work on the training ground and a lot of work away from the lights, really. So we talk about that. The time on the training ground is really important, and we have to utilise that. And so, unit work and whatsoever. So, but we still got good players that can come into the team. Sam McCallum is a really good player. You've seen glimpses of him and his contribution that he can make. We've got Jack coming back. Reece Norrington-Davies has been absolutely outstanding in everything he's done, and he's pushing. Femi coming onto the pitch on a couple of occasions as well, a young boy as well. Shackleton, who can play at right back as well. So there's a lot of competition in that area, and it's important that the players play to the best of their ability. But knowing that if we have an injury or we need to change it around, we have got that ability for players to step in seamlessly, and that goes down to an attitude, and it goes down to the work on the training ground.